guys, welcome to Shally Beauty and Beyond. Today I'm going to be talking about a very viral product which is Maybelline Super Stay Lumi Matte Foundation. Now why did I say it is viral? Because they have made it viral. There was this big event where influencers were invited to Alibag in Mumbai for a staycation kind of a thing, and there they launched this products and they were using it. So everyone right now basically is talking about this product. Now the question is whether this is worth the hype or not, and mind it, this is not like other Maybelline products, because mostly Maybelline products range between 300 to 500 to 600 rupees, but the MRP of this one is 899 rupees. So we also need to check out whether this is worth your money or not. Let's talk about the packaging. It is beautiful. It comes with this purple cap and a glass packaging. It does not have any other outer packaging. Every information is printed on the sticker of this one. It has a pump top which makes it easy to dispose of the product. The shelf life of this is 3 years. Now on the very front of this packaging you will see that they have claimed it will stay up to 30 hours. That is a big claim. Also, they say that it comes with SPF 16 and it's a Lumi matte finish. It is not a completely matte foundation and it is not a completely luminous foundation. It is somewhere in between. We will be checking that out. The shade that I have with me is 128. I picked up 128 because in Fit Me foundation my shade was 128 as well. Now on the back of it they have some other claims, like they say that it gives you a soft matte finish. It has a buildable full coverage. It is waterproof, transfer-proof and sweat-proof. We will be checking out all these claims, whether these are true or not. So stay tuned till the end of the video. You can see the texture of this is runny, so it's a semi-liquid kind of a texture. Now before applying the foundation, I wanted to see how luminous this can be. So that is why I used a completely matte primer. I have taken the Nykaa Prep Me Up Face Primer for this. My skin tone is medium with warm undertone. There are no brush strokes on this side of the face, and both the sides look very similar, so it does not matter if you're using a brush or a beauty blender to blend this. I used a matte primer, but you can see it has a luminous finish, but it also has a pretty matte finish. When I'm touching it, I can feel the mattifying effect on the face. Coming to whether it creases or not, you can see little lines on my under eyes and also on top of my eyelids, but these are not huge prominent lines. These are like very little creases, so it does not crease much. I like how the shade matches me. You can see I have not blended anything on my neck, but the foundation already looks blended with my own skin color. Coming to whether it can fade away dark spots, you can clearly see that the redness that I had from this pimple is still there and the dark spots are also visible. So clearly the coverage of this is from light to medium, but let's see if this is buildable or not. It is better, but I can still see the dark spots. So it does have a buildable coverage, so you can build it up without making it look like a layer. You can very clearly see that the foundation oxidizes. Oxidization means that the foundation turns orange, and you can see from the difference here. And you can clearly see here that the recent swatch looks way more yellow than previously. As you saw, only a little tiny bit of the foundation transferred to the tissue paper, so you can say that it is a transfer proof foundation. Not completely, but up to 98%. As you can see, मेरा tissue paper फट गया, but still there was no transfer. Let me do the waterproof test once again on my hands. You can see even after trying to smudge it, it does not move at all. So this is definitely a waterproof foundation. Coming to my review of this foundation, firstly they have said that it has a weightless feel. I completely agree to that. I do not even feel that I have the foundation on. It is so good. It is actually like air. You will not feel it. The formulation of this is somewhat like skin tint, but the coverage is far better than a skin tint. I think it was a very strategic move to launch it just before the summers, because this is going to be a summer staple. It is transfer proof, it is waterproof, it is sweat proof. I think the coverage and the feel makes it a really good option for an everyday foundation. Second, coming to the finish of it, it does have a soft matte finish as they have mentioned, I told you. Third, the coverage. The coverage is a very light coverage as I told you, but you can build it up. You don't even feel that you have anything on, but your skin looks better with it. But also I showed you it has a buildable coverage. So if you want to layer it up twice or thrice, it won't be a problem because it will not look like a layer. It doesn't really matter whether you use a brush or a beauty blender to blend it, because both of them gives the same coverage. It has SPF 16, which is not very powerful, but anyway I will be using a sunscreen underneath, so this just gives you an added protection. I'm not sure if this is sweat proof or not because I have not worn it outside, but because it is waterproof, I'm assuming that it might be sweat proof as well. Coming to the claim that it stays up to 30 hours. 30 hours वैसे भी फाउंडेशन को स्किन पे रखना is not good for the skin. So that is something we are not gonna test it out, and I don't think anybody is gonna keep it even for 24 hours. That is anyway too big of a claim. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going outside nowadays, so I don't know how this one will stay outside. But right now I'm wearing this foundation for I think 5 hours and it is looking good, but again I'm indoors. You cannot compare the indoors with outdoors. So if I'm going out recently, I'll of course be wearing this one, and I will tell you that. I'll leave a pinned comment if you want to check it out. I just really wish that it did not oxidize, because even though it seems very close to my skin tone, but it does look orangish. Not very, like, people will not be able to understand it, but I know it because I know how it looked when I applied it. Let me swatch it again a little bit. So I'm taking a fresh coat of it and let me just apply it here. You see how yellow this one looks? The only thing that they can do better is they can bring in more shades. This one just has 10 shades, which is of course not enough. Coming to whether the price is justified or not, you only need a little of this foundation, so this one will last you a long period of time. So that is why I feel like the price is justified. You invest once, you get a good quality product and it will last you long. That was my review on this viral foundation. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and also if you have any queries, ask me in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next week with another video. Take care till then. Tata.